What's going on, boys? Sekapoko here, bringing you another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. I'm tired. It's super late at night. I am done. I can't believe they released Colosseum Raizo and then Kai Kinemon the very next day. It's Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, everybody. So what we're going to be going over is an overview of just a walkthrough of Kai Kinemon on all the versions for all the 50 staminas. We're not doing any of the 1 staminas today. We'll probably do that in a separate video. But if you do want to see just the 50 stamina versions, this is the video for that. So the striker version of Kai Kinemon is very annoying. The shooter version, the free spirit version, all the versions are very, very, very annoying. So an overview of what they do: the striker version is going to have a debuff protector, revive after defeat, and have damage taken reduced on the revive. And the damage taken that he reduces, the damage is going to be reduced by like 90% or so, or even more than that. I don't know. I tried to use an Enel special through it, and the Enel special that was supposed to do 2 million did like 19,000. So I'm assuming it's like 100 by like 90%. So he was like, yeah, okay, that's not working. So you had to bring a damage reducer, or you have to bring the new limited Leo. Those are the recommended there. Then the Powerhouse version, you're basically going to have to bring an interesting team. You'll see mine, and you'll be like, okay, that's kind of cool. I do something cool there. He will paralyze and silence your captains for 3 turns. That's the only real mechanic, as well as deal massive damage on death. It's about 17 to 19,000 damage when he does on death. And the free spirit version is going to give you badly matching orbs on the Croc stage. The problem there is you have to deal with the stage 3 before, which is a paralyzed from Dock Q, and that part makes it really kind of hard to deal with. But I was able to pull it out and work something together to beat it. There's also going to be a revive after defeat, and he's going to buff himself with damage immunity. Now, so that's the overview of all the fights. They are very tedious, very hard. I'd say that this is the hardest Kai Kinemon raid that's ever been created. Even though it's like, this is the hardest Kai Kinemon Colosseum that has ever been created. All right, so I'm going to go over the unit as well. Kinemon is the same as his original version. What he does is he's a 2.5 free spirit captain, as well as going to recover 2 times recovery at the end of every turn. He does the same thing as before. He reduces the special cooldown of slasher and free spirit characters by 1 turn, and it changes adjacent orbs matching. However, on this version of Kinemon, he does not have an HP threshold restriction. The strength version, which is the original Colosseum version, has a 70% HP threshold restriction if you want to get matching orbs. So if you're below 70% HP, you cannot get matching orbs, and if you are above 70% HP, you can. So that's the difference with this new Kinemon, is that he does not have that 70% restriction, which is really nice. And that's probably one of the main reasons people are going to want to farm him, because of that. Also, the rewards you get from this are very nice. So I do a couple different teams. I do one run through of each of the Striker, Powerhouse, and Free Spirit versions. So I hope you guys enjoy the teams. And again, if you haven't, that's alright, if you're new here, make sure you hit the like button down below, as well as the subscribe button down below. So we get lots of support in the channel, keep the channel growing. And of course, if you do want to get notifications on all the Sekapoko videos, make sure you go to my channel and hit the little bell notification so you can actually get notifications every time I drop a video. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get into the teams. Alright, Powerhouse version, attempt number 3. Oh my god, dude, this place sucks. This is just like mean. I had to like switch around my team like 3 freaking times. I kind of gotta install a little extra here, but I'm pretty glad that I spent some universal books trying to get Marigold up, a couple skill ups. That was definitely worth it. That was definitely worth it. I think I used the 4-star gear, or I think I used some universals, just regular universals to level her up. That's definitely worth it during the event. Yeah, Marco's probably fine. All right, so Marco's on a little bit longer of a cooldown, so I'm gonna take my time here. Yeah. I was like, I'm not listening to music. Why am I not listening to music? I do not understand. Alright. At least with this team we can also heal too. That part's nice. Yeah, it's definitely already feeling a little safer than Lucci. Is Sanji Judge gonna be a thing though? I'm kind of thinking I want to bring a chain locker, but I'm hoping that the Sanji jump is gonna just prove to be super epic. We're gonna find out together, boys. How epic is this Sanji jump? We're gonna find out if Sanji is now an outclassed hero or a total god tier character that we just didn't know about. I think this is the real test. There were other tests before this. What the frick is this damage? Oh my god, Judge. Oh my god, Judge! What the heck, Judge? I initially had a lot of bad things to say about Judge, and I have a lot of negative feelings toward Judge about the adventure mode. But oh my god, Judge. What did you just do? Judge is a monster. Alright, so my thought here, so we have two options. We can just like chill, or we can like go in. And I'm choosing to go in because I want to see, I want to see some hardcore damage here. I'm gonna be popping a Marco special to keep my HP up, just in case. I brought Marco because he was quick in a Powerhouse unit. I don't know if I'm actually gonna need a special. We're gonna find out together, boys. Alright, so now the attack down's gone. What does he do? He has attack up now. What a jerk. This guy's just a piece of work. Alright, I don't know how much his attack up is. I'm actually going to test it because I have not been hit by this yet. So let's go find out together. I like how he wasn't hitting hard enough before, but now he's hitting like extra hard just to prove something. Alright, so how hard does he hit? That's a monstrous hit. That's probably about 20,000 all said and done. Alright, so we're going to jump with the Sanji. I'm going to pop my Sandersonia and my Marigold. And I can heal with a Marco, or I can use the Judge. I'm kind of feeling using the Marco. Alright, here we go. Alright, cool. Alright, so now that so here's the trick that I thought was cool. Since my my Sanji's jumped, and he gives me all Cyrus, but I don't really care about, we're then gonna use our two specials here, and I'm just gonna hope that Sanji is just super god tier here with the Judge Friend Captain and a Kuma special, and we just wreck his face. But I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, I'm actually gonna get all 6 sets off. Wow, that's nice. So let's find out how awesome this is. Whoa! That was cool. And there's death damage. There's a 17,000 death hit. Oh man. What? What was that? That was a 17k death hit? Oh my god, that was mean, dude. That guy is mean. But we did it for like over 4 mil, so that was okay. Alright, that's my first clear Powerhouse. Whoa! I'm so glad I took a break for like a couple hours. This is feeling so much more fun now. Alright, well I will see you guys in the next scene. This is my first clear of Kinemon period. Peace. Alright, this is my third attempt at doing this. I don't get this fight. I really just don't get it. Like, they gave me 3 fucking boosted units. They told me what to bring. I have them all special max and everything, and I'm still losing. It's really stupid. It's just a really dumb fight. Like, I don't understand. The hardest part about this whole fight is the paralyze, and you literally have to bring 3 other units just so that you don't have to worry about the paralyze. Like that, like the paralyze is still what's going to screw you over, and I don't get why. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't like High Coliseum. This is not fun. This is like, there's so many mechanics. There's like, you have to deal with stage 3 mechanics, stage 4 mechanics, and stage 5 mechanics, and they're all different every time. And then they change the version of the mechanics, and you have to bring specific teams. This is retarded. Like I can't even imagine any player that's not an end game player being able to clear this and be like, I got this, bro. Like, what is that? Like, why are we creating content that's so difficult that end game players are struggling with it? This is like, I'm not like super struggling with it. I'm like learning the fight, but I have to do it like 3 or 4 times to understand the rotations of the fight. And then like, if I don't have this exact team, I'm totally screwed. I really don't like that. I really don't like that at all. Like, look how pay to win this team is. It has 2 free-to-play characters on it. Hopefully Garp doesn't get paralyzed again. Or we get Sabo paralyzed this time. Okay. I'm salty about this. I'm real salty. Okay. So we get to the next room. Pop the Ivankov. Get my orbs. I guess we'll just try to 2-turn him. Okay. So I did 500,000 damage there. With an orb boost, I'm just going to do 100,000 damage. I'm just going to do 1,000,000, so I have to pop TS Luffy. There's no option. It's kind of lame. Alright, so let's try using Sabo and TS Luffy instead. Okay, so I hit all my perfects. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm just banking on... I'm banking on orbs here. He's gonna shuffle meat, block, tandem. So I got all block, and then 1 meat orb. And then like... The sucky thing is here, I can't pop the Shanks to get the meat orb here to work, but I mean, so I'm gonna pop that, and then we'll pop Shank special, and then we should be able to clear this with this, hopefully. Yeah, okay. So this is more than enough damage to clear it. Okay. So you use one or the other, and then you have enough damage from that to kill it, and then you pop the Garp. He does like a damage negation thing here. The whole reason you bring Garp is you use Garp at the end of this when he revives, and now you just kill him and you're done. Okay, so this is not a terrible. It's not as terrible as I originally thought. It's fine. I didn't really like it, but you had to have like I had to have all 3 of those units to make that work. Because I don't know of any other free spirit block orb changers. There's probably one or two that you can use. But I don't know of any free spirit block orb changers that you could use that would be really, really helpful there. Maybe that int law, maybe like the free law that they gave us, that might work. I don't know. All right, I'll see you in the next team. All right, so this one, I was a little salty. I'm not gonna lie. I was at the end of my rope. It was the last one I was doing of the night, and I was just like really not having a good night, and I just blew through it, and I'm like, you know what, this is fine. I'm gonna get through this. It's not gonna be that bad. Stall through it. And I had to do a couple different runs beforehand. The first couple of runs I did were not doing super great because I thought that you could just kill him instantly and it would be fine, but the damage reduction that he gains, that Kinemon gains on defeat is just really, really bonkers. I actually lost once here on this dude. the Ricky. If you get him below 20%, you're dead. So don't do that. It does like a 27,000 hit, and I was not expecting it. I was like, oh dang, oops, oopsie, it's my bad. So I got him below 20, like a dummy. The Croc stage here is really simple because you pop both specials and you're done. And I do like that. You can just like blow through it real quick, and you don't have to worry about like changing up your team or anything like that. It is a little disconcerting here, like to not have meat orbs as much on the first stage, and you have you don't want to use Shirahoshi right away on the other stage, because just in case you get really screwed over and you really need to pop that Shira special, you can pop it right there. The nice thing about this, the end part of this fight, is that it actually doesn't matter when you pop your Shirahoshi. I like that a lot. You can pop it before the fight's over, after the fight's over, whenever you want, and it's a lot better. You also don't even have to bring Shirahoshi. You can bring Marco. You can bring Mancherry, any overhealer, anyone you want. It doesn't matter. You can even bring Corazon. It's basically your safety net. You want to bring a healer as a safety net, and you don't need something that overheals a lot, because you can have plenty of opportunity to overheal here, plenty of opportunity to overheal in the earlier stages. I kind of just messed up and went through it too quickly, and I didn't like stall on the turtles appropriately and try to get the healing in that I needed to on the earlier stages. So that was my fault, and I kind of messed that up. But it works out. It's totally fine. You can see I do plenty of damage here. I only need to use 3 units to kill him. I probably should. What I should have done is try to like overheal with Shira there, and then save some meat orbs on the next turn. But like the problem is, when he dies, he's gonna HP cut you by 50%. So you want to save the Shira just in case you don't have enough, and then you'll basically be able to like just use that as another safety net, and it works out really great if you do that. It works, I guess. There's probably a better version. There's probably free-to-play teams. I don't know. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't really care. Alright guys, well, I think that's gonna do it for the teams for Kinemon for the 30 stamina or the 50 stamina versions. I'm Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please hit the like and subscribe button down below, and of course, have a great rest of your day. Peace.